Why play Renekton top? Well, he is a very strong laner. He has brilliant mobility, he's a manaless champion, and he has great single target CC. However, he doesn't scale as hard as other top laners, and you are reliant on landing your first E or having flash to engage. Renekton's passive is instead of having mana, his basic attacks generate fury. When he has at least 50 fury, his next basic ability consumes the fury and is empowered. While he's below half health, he generates even more fury. Renekton's Q deals damage in a circle around him, healing himself for each enemy hit, and against champions, the healing is increased. He also generates fury for each enemy hit, and even more against champions. When empowered, the damage is increased, and the healing is massively increased. Renekton's W is an auto-attack reset, which causes his next attack to gain bonus range, hit twice, deal additional damage, and stun the target. When this ability is empowered, it strikes 3 times instead, destroys shields, and stuns for far longer. Renekton's E is a short-range dash, which deals damage to enemies he passes through. If he hits an enemy with the first dash, he can then cast a second dash. Only the second dash can be empowered, and when empowered, it deals even more damage and inflicts armor reduction. This ability also generates fury for each enemy hit. Renekton's ultimate empowers him for 15 seconds. During this time, he gains bonus health, bonus size, bonus attack range, and 20 fury. Also, the area his Q hits is massively increased. In addition, he creates a circle around himself which deals damage to enemies nearby, and he starts generating fury over time. For combos, go in with E into an auto attack and W. Follow up with auto attack into Q, then auto attack into your second E. And if you have ultimate available, you can use it before going in. And a good engage combo is to use E through their front line or a minion before using your second E onto the target. From here, follow up with an auto attack into W before using auto attack into your Q. For matchups, Renekton is great into a lot of melee top lane bruisers who can simply outvalue, and he can struggle against ranged top laners or pure duelists. For runes, take this. Your W stacks Conqueror incredibly fast. For build order, start Blade and Pot into tier 2 boots and an Eclipse. After this, a Black Cleaver and Starax are great pickups before finishing your build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then E then W before maxing Q then E then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Teleport. Starting the game, you're wanting to be the dominant Crocodile in the top lane, and the way you do this is by farming hard, bullying hard, and denying your opponent farm. From level 3, you get access to your amazing manaless trades in short bursty windows. With your good mobility, you can often choose when you want to trade, and if your opponent wants to avoid this, they have to play very far away from the minion wave. At this stage, you do have long cooldowns, so play around these, only going in for trades when you have all your cooldowns available, and make sure you play safe when these aren't up. When you hit level 6, you get a massive power spike of damage and health, making you incredibly difficult to fight. Entering the mid game, you want to take your tower as soon as possible and either split push for pressure or push the lane out and group up with your team. Entering late game teamfights, you want to play the front line dive in their back line. Use E through their front line, dash onto their back line, stun them and nuke them out of the game. From here, keep putting out tons of AoE damage while being massively disruptive. And that's how to play Renekton top. If this video helped you, leave it a like and comment below who you want to see next.